am back. So today I wanted to film an update video for you, a pregnancy update. I feel like it's been forever since I've sat down and made a video. And I don't want to come on here and like make excuses or something, but it's just been really crazy. Life has been so crazy right now. There's a lot going on, and yeah, I've been working a lot more, so that's been really difficult because it's been taking up a lot of my time. And we've just had so much going on in life lately. So, first of all, I am 29 weeks and 2 days today. Baby's the size of a Hawaiian pineapple. And let's see what else they say. They're saying baby's movements are getting less violent and more regular as she grows to the bounds of your womb. She is still moving more and more every day, but you're getting near to the point sometime in the next few weeks when her movements will reach the level they'll be at for the rest of your pregnancy and stop increasing. So baby is 16 inches long, and it says that and then it says that she is weighing about 3 pounds, and she still has a lot of fat to pack on in the next 11 weeks. So I have a doctor's appointment in 2 days. Actually, I'm going to see a new OB. We are moving only because I really love my OB, but they don't deliver at the hospital that's closest to me. So we kind of made the decision together to find a new OB that delivers at the hospital that's closer to me. The closest hospital to us is about 25 minutes away. And the other hospital that I was seeing my OB at was about 35 minutes away. So I'd much rather be 20 minutes away. So hopefully I like this new OB. I'm kind of nervous about it because I am officially in my 3rd trimester now, which is so crazy. So I feel like I really don't have any more time to switch after this if I don't like her. But I'm sure it will be fine. So I'm going to see her in 2 days, but I have a lot to catch you up on. So I took my gestational diabetes test. It was, I don't know, I feel like the first time I got the orange drink and it wasn't that bad, but this time I got the fruit punch, and for some reason it was just like so gross to me. I had a really hard time choking it down. But I took that test and everything came back normal as far as my, I guess like my sugars and my insulin and stuff. I don't have gestational diabetes, thank God. But they said my blood count is low and my iron is low. So I have to take iron supplements now 3 times a day. And if I'm being 100% honest, I've had them for about a week, I think. And I have not taken them 3 times a day, I think, at all. I'm getting in like 2 times a day. It's really hard because for the first like 4 days that I took them, every time I took them, it would make me so nauseous and I would throw them up. Because they say you have to have them either 2 hours after eating or 1 hour before eating your next meal, because iron supplements are best taken on an empty stomach. That's how it absorbs into your system the best. So they want you to have an empty stomach, but it makes me so sick. So they told me that I could try orange juice when I take my pills. They said sometimes the high levels of vitamin C can help with the nausea. And to be honest, it didn't really help me very much. I don't like orange juice, so I think that's kind of part of the reason too. So what I've been doing is I don't take them first thing in the morning on like a fully empty stomach, because then I will for sure throw them up. So I usually wait until after I eat breakfast, and then I take one, and then again I'll eat lunch, then take one an hour later, or 2 hours later, I'm sorry. And then I will try again in the evening. Typically like last thing before I go to bed is when I take it, but it's really hard because I'm just so busy. Like it's really hard to remember to take it. And a lot of the times I'll remember to take it, and then it's like I'm about to eat or I've just eaten. So I have to time it. And then, I mean, you moms know, like I'll set a timer, but then like you get going on other things or you're out of the house and I don't have them with me. So it's been really hard for me to remember, but I really need to get better about it because I know there are a lot of risks with having low iron. I know there's miscarriage, stillbirth, and it can just cause a host of issues to mom and baby if your iron levels are very low. So that's a new thing that I get to do until I give birth. I get to take these iron pills. So I'm getting better about taking those. I actually just downloaded an app last night that will like remind you to take your pills. So we're trying that. The next big thing I guess is that I can definitely tell I'm in my 3rd trimester. I get out of breath really easily. I have a hard time, like when I lay down at night, I feel a lot of pressure on my chest. I feel like I can't take big, full, deep breaths. It's really hard for me, I feel like, breathing wise, to catch my breath and all of it. And my stomach is definitely like big and in the way. I'm having a hard time bending down, getting things off the floor, putting my shoes on. I have to like sit down. Even doing my makeup in the morning, I need to sit down and do it because standing for like 20 minutes is just, I don't know, it feels super uncomfortable. When we go walk around places, we went and ran errands yesterday, and after like an hour of walking around at Home Depot, I was like, okay, I need to like go to the car and sit down because this is like a lot. So it's definitely getting more uncomfortable. My stomach is getting bigger, and I'm just feeling more of the symptoms. So the 2nd trimester, the sweet, like, calm 2nd trimester is definitely over. But, I mean, to be fair, I feel like I have had a relatively easy pregnancy this time around, and I only have 11 weeks left, which is so crazy. So I know it's only going to get more uncomfortable from here, but we're almost there. I guess the next biggest thing right now going on in our lives is we are renovating our house right now. We have one room downstairs that we used to use as an office, and we are renovating that into a playroom. So we have put in lighting, and we have to put in carpeting and paint it. And then we are going to be moving the current playroom, which is upstairs. We're moving it down. And then the current playroom, we had a wall put up last week because it was just an open loft. So we had a wall put up, and that will be Bowden's new room. So we still have to paint that whole room, and then we have to paint our hallway now because obviously we have a wall there now. We have to get a door, we have to get trim, we have a lot more to do in that room. And then Nate is actually building Bowden a custom bed. He wants to do like this construction worker bed. I don't even know how to describe it, like an excavator bed. I'm going to show you guys a picture. It's actually really cool, but it's going to be a lot of work. So he wants to do that. So Bowden will be switched into a full-size bed now. Right now he's in a toddler bed, and it's definitely getting too small for him. Bowden has always been bigger. He's always been very tall, and he's very, very long. So he's definitely growing out of his bed. So it's about time to switch to a full-size bed anyway. So this is like what? It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if it's going to focus. Nate wants to make him like this excavator construction bed. So that's what he's going to make him. And, you know, then Bowden's current room will turn into the nursery. And I want to put shiplap on one of the walls as like an accent wall. And then of course we have to do paint and like everything that goes along with the nursery. Luckily we're keeping the crib. We need to get a new dresser for her. But there's just so much I need to get done, and I'm kind of starting to feel really anxious about it because it's November 4th. So we have like 2.5 months until this baby comes. And of course we don't want to be working on the house like the week before the baby comes. So realistically we have like 2 months, 8 weeks to get all of this stuff done. So I'm feeling stressed about it, but that's the biggest thing going on in our lives right now. Every waking second of like free time, we are trying to think of like, okay, let's paint, let's do this, let's do that. Okay, sorry if the angle changed, my battery just died. But anyway, so here in Illinois, another thing that's happening is it started snowing literally on Halloween. So we were not prepared at all. So we've also been taking a lot of time to get everything taken down and like ready for the winter. We took all of Bowden's stuff from the garage, all his summer toys, and put those downstairs. So it's just been really hectic. I feel like our weekends have been super full of like a bunch of Halloween activities, and then on top of it, trying to prep for winter. And then now we have like 3 weeks before Thanksgiving. So we're running out of time. Definitely feeling stressed about it, but you know, I don't know, I guess everything will happen the way it's supposed to. So I'm trying to stay calm about it. But yeah, I think that's about it. Also, now I am going to be seeing the OB every 2 weeks. That's officially starting, which seems so crazy. I was going every 4 weeks, I believe, before. So now it's every 2. So I will be seeing my OB a lot more than normal. I also got a flu shot, which typically we don't get flu shots in my family. I don't want to get in the topic of vaccinations or like pro-vaccinate or not, but we personally just don't get the flu shot. But they did convince me to get it this year because I'm pregnant. So I did get that, and that was fun. So hopefully I'm covered and this baby's covered, especially because the baby's going to be born in January, which is like peak flu season. I figured it'd be better safe to get it than not. That's another thing. I really hope my hospital lets Bowden come in when the baby's born to visit us, because I know with my first birth I had heard that a lot of people said that for winter babies, a lot of hospitals have rules when the flu is at its peak season. They do not allow children, I believe, under like 13 or 14 years old come visit you to the hospital. Some hospitals will make an exception for siblings, but some will not. So I'm gonna have to call my hospital and see what their policy is now that I'm switching, and I really hope that he's able to come with us. We are going to do a hospital tour probably within the next, hopefully like 2 weeks. I'm hoping this weekend we can go. Our hospital does hospital tours every Sunday. So we're going to try and go to that because this is a new hospital that we've never delivered at before, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really have much else to update on. Kind of just a quick video, but I will try my best to do these more often. I'm hoping to get them done like every 2 weeks or so now that I'm going to see the OB every 2 weeks after my following my doctor's appointments, make an update video for you guys. But I don't want it to get too repetitive where I'm just kind of saying the same thing, because I feel like sometimes my symptoms don't really change that much. So I just don't want it to get too repetitive and boring. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will do a little shot of the bump, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.